Hello, Leo. Welcome to my channel, Sarah Angel Tarot. This is your reading. As you know, it will not resonate with all Leos, but I try to reach the masses, the majority of you. But this is for Leo. Full Celtic cross. The general energies coming in for Leo on YouTube. Those that watch on YouTube. Leo. I'm hoping for a good reading, a positive reading. If not, we will work it out. Let me see what's coming in, the beginning energies here. Let's see what we got here. Ace of Cups. You may not be accepting new emotional offers from anybody, or you may not feel like anything new is coming in. I'm assuming these are more emotions. You just don't have the mojo for bringing in new love the way you want it to. We'll find out for sure, though. Yeah, you're feeling trapped. Maybe that's the reason with the Eight of Swords. Put this where you can see it at first. This is the Eight of Swords, and the Eight of Swords is about feeling trapped, interference. You feel like your hands are tied behind your back. Now, what's crossing it is you want things to come in, and they may come in, but for some reason, you may not be able to accept them, or something is getting in your way from accepting the good things that are coming towards you. The goal is to come out of anxiety and stress. Foundation is make a choice between two things. One is usually better than the other, but you're still contemplating on what two situations in your life you are going towards with the Two of Wands. In the past, there was a little bit of unbalance. You felt unease. You felt like things weren't going your way. Near future, ooh, Ace of Pentacles. I like that. Ace of Pentacles is about a new financial offer. New money coming in, possibly. Possible future outcome or the advice from the universe is collaborate with people, to work with others. Outside influences, what's causing probably issues with you, people around you, is the fact that people just aren't happy around you. There's no happiness in your home, possibly. Hopes and fears, you fear the Queen of Cups. Queen of Cups can be a water sign, and because I'm reading for the masses, I do not assign just one water sign. I will just tell you what they are. It is Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, possibly, or someone with a lot of water in your chart, or someone who's kind of emotional or got emotions. They lead their life by their emotions, and maybe you're afraid you're going to take up this energy, or maybe you're hoping for this energy. But it also could be that you may be fearing a water sign. But I don't think so. It's in the upright. So I'm thinking you're hoping for this person, possibly. It could be male or female, even though I call the Queen of Cups. It's just about emotions. I'll clarify these in a minute. But at the time, you're not accepting anything that's not financial. You're not looking for this is for Leos that aren't looking for a new romance, just anything that's a flash in the pan. You're looking for solid security and, solid foundations. That's what I'm trying to say. That has to do with finances. You're more looking out for yourself when it comes to long-term stability. In other words, I think finances is on your top of your list and not necessarily love at this moment, because maybe you're having some issues in where you want to go in life when it comes to employment, career. It's not to say that there isn't love coming your way, because I do believe you could have it anytime you want to. Let's find out what's going on. I can clarify these to get more information, but right now you're feeling trapped about situations or things coming in that you love that you, for some reason, I'm thinking you feel like you can't accept them for some reason. Like things around you are not allowing you to accept these positive things coming your way. So Eight of Swords, Three of Wands, why you there for Leo? Ace of Swords, yeah, you may have trouble cutting things out that are negative around you, so you can take on better things, you know, more positive things. This could be anything: family, people, you know, the people around you, employment, just restrictions that are on your life in general. It could be your health. So you're having trouble cutting things out. You're having trouble speaking your truth and putting yourself out there because you feel trapped about something. Can I get another card for the Eight of Swords, Three of Wands, and the Ace of Swords in reverse? Why are you there for Leo? Yeah, you feel like you're not living your happily ever after, the things you want. You just don't feel like this is where you want to be. Now the goal is to come out of anxiety. Apparently you must have had some anxiety before, or a card wouldn't be there. You don't want anxiety, you don't want sleepless nights. So, Nine of Swords in reverse, why are you there for Leo as the goal? The Sun, still not happy. You don't, I'm feeling that some of you have some depression. You're trying to come out of this depression. It's very difficult for some reason. Nine of Swords, the Sun card in reverse. Why are you there for Leo? Page of Rods. Something about a younger type fire sign. This could be you if you're younger. Or it could be a passionate message. Maybe you're wanting more passionate messages in your life, or things that you want in your life. You're wanting things to begin and start again. And you want to feel like you got some life left in you. With the Page of Rods. Now the foundation, you got the Two of Wands. It's like you do have two choices there. One is a little bit better than the other, but you're still undecided where to go in your life with the Two of Wands. You're thinking about it. So the Two of Wands, why are you there for Leo? You may be getting a little defensive. You may be getting irritable, trying to think of what to do with the Seven of Wands in reverse. And you may not be able to get on top of things. You may be thinking that if you do choose one over the other, it may not be fulfilling for you or positive in the long run. Two of Wands in the upright, Seven of Wands in reverse. Why are you there as the foundation for Leo? Yeah, and there's a lot of competition out there too. So the choices you got to make, at least one of them has a lot of competition going on with it. There's more than, you know, one person going for the same situation you want. And you're feeling that you may not be able to handle it or have the strength to keep on going with it, even though it is a good option for you to take. But you're also, remember, still feeling trapped and having anxiety. Now, you got Temperance in reverse. It's in the past. Feeling unbalanced. It's in reverse, like I said. That's what it is. It's not feeling like everything's going your way. You don't feel at ease with yourself. So, Temperance in reverse. Why are you there for Leo in the past? The Emperor. Controlling situations around you. Maybe you had someone a little too controlling around you that made you feel unease. Can I get another card for the Emperor and the Temperance in reverse for Leo? Interesting. The Empress in reverse, you feel like blessings aren't there. Things aren't very fruitful for you in the past. Now in the near future is pretty good. You got the Ace of Pentacles. You got something new coming in, or you're starting something that's lucrative. That's a new start. That may bring you stability. Remember, I told you about that Two of Wands, you're making a choice. So you may very well decide to go on this choice, even though there is competition. Ace of Pentacles, why are you there in the upright in the very near future for Leo? Knight of Cups. You may be still dealing with that water sign, but this one's in reverse. Someone may be making you an offer that has to do with the Knight of Cups. It could be, a water sign. It could be a water sign, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, but they're in reverse. So you may be trying to make an offer to something, even though it's stable, to something that is unstable. Or you yourself, emotions may be abrupt. Even though this is more like a water sign type card, it doesn't have to be. It could be that your emotions aren't there. It also can mean that when you go for this new offer, things aren't just going to be handed to you in a you know, a silver platter, or shall I say a gold cup. You're going to have to work for it, Leo. So Ace of Pentacles, Knight of Cups, why are you there for Leo in the very near future? Breaking free. You're going to break free with the Seven of Swords. You're going to see things for how they are. People aren't going to be able to get by with things so easily around you. Your eyes are going to be wide open. And now that I got the Seven of Swords in reverse, you may be making offers and starting something new, but you're going to realize there's someone around you that you might have thought was on your side, and you may have found out sneaky behavior about them, and you may not want to work with them. But it looks like you are starting something new, but I'm just saying you got someone attached or someone around you that's not on the up and up. But the offer itself, what you're going for, whatever you're doing, is a good thing because it's in the upright. You just got people around you that a little sneaky, okay? Now, possible future outcome or advice is the Three of Pentacles. If it's the universe giving you advice, it's telling you to collaborate. And if it is the outcome, which it can be part of the outcome, that there is collaboration around you. But I got to know more with the clarifiers. Get these words out. Three of Pentacles in the upright. Why you're there for Leo? What is going on? Why are you there, Three of Pentacles? Yeah, you're getting a lot of offers. I'm going to let that come out, even though it's popping out. Coming out of disappointment. You're going to get a lot of offers. Now, they're not the best of offers, but the Seven of Cups, it's usually you're getting offers, or there are a lot of options you can choose from. But they're not all 100% what you're wanting. It's not the cream of the crop, you know, or the topping. It's not what you're thinking your 100% outcome is going to be, you know, you're happily ever after. But you are going to come out of disappointment. There is going to be some collaboration, and things are starting to move that have to do with finances. Now, the outside environment is that you don't have a happy situation around you, home, family, or just not feeling real happy in your current situation. Four of Wands is in reverse. Why are you there for Leo? What is going on? Some of you might have been sick and you're trying to recuperate, get better, or just overall try to get out of feeling stagnant. You're starting to come out of that because of the situation around at home is not the most happiest or the most content. Four of Wands in reverse, Four of Swords in reverse. Why are you there as the outside environment for Leo? And you're trying to come out of feeling chained. I just see a lot of stagnation, and you feeling trapped, like you feel like you can't make your next move in life. But it looks like you are. You're going to feel that way at first, like you can't move, like you can't get things done, and you can't make choices. But it looks like you're going to be taking that next step, whatever you're planning on in your life, that you felt that you could not do before. Now, your hopes and fears is the Queen of Cups. This is, like I told you, what this could be. It can be a water sign. It could be emotions. It could be someone taking on their crown. It could be all kind of things. But let's find out for sure with the clarifier. Ask it another question. Queen of Cups, why are you there for Leo as the hopes and fears? You're wanting to let go of burdens. You're hoping to let go of a burden. Maybe it's you trying to keep your emotions checked. And you're wanting your emotions stable. And you're wanting things calm. And to release a burden. Queen of Cups. Ten of Wands. Queen of Cups in the upright. Ten of Wands in reverse. Why are you there for Leo? The Fool. And you're afraid a new start will not take off the way you want it to. That's your fear. Remember, these are hopes and fears. They're not exactly reality. You need to get out of that anxiety, which that's what you're aiming for. Now, at the end, you got this Ace of Wands. It is in reverse, and you're feeling like you can't offer anyone the olive branch yourself. Or you feel like you can't have fun right now because you need to work or work on something. You feel like also, even though you're starting this new thing, it could be that you feel like you lack passion in it, drive. Ace of Wands in reverse. Why are you there for Leo? Why you as the end result? Because I know there's collaboration along with that. There is that Two of Wands again. You still don't. You're still stuck on what you've got to do, the decisions you need to make. You're going to have to do it, but you don't have the. It's not that you don't have the ambition. You just feel kind of blah, and you don't know which way to choose. So, as the foundation over here, you got the Two of Wands of needing to make a choice, and there's competition. I do see you making offers and new stability. And I see collaboration there and some offers coming your way. But it's like you lost your drive a little bit, and you're still deciding, is this really what I want to do, even though you're going to begin something new? You're thinking, should I really have done this? Can I have another card for the Ace of Wands in reverse and the Two of Wands in the upright? A lot of fire energy, by the way. So it's definitely your reading. Can I get another card for the outcome? You're still feeling trapped. What is going on with you, Leo? Why do you feel trapped? You got an option to go for. It's like you're afraid to take that leap of faith. Over here with the Fool in reverse, because something is trapping you. You can leave in the comments what is trapping you. It's going to be different for everybody. You've got the Ace of Swords twice and the Two of Rods twice. So that's feeling very trapped about making a decision that you really want to make. You see something that's in your sight, but you're afraid to take the step forward. So you got to leave that in the comments, because that's what's going on. You making a decision to break free from this entrapment that you're having. At the ending card, the ending energy, you got the Seven of Pentacles in reverse. This is coming out of failure. You have the capability of coming out of this stuck situation, but you yourself feel that you are trapped. Now, what's attached to this card, this Eight of Swords, is it's all emotions and anxiety. In reality, this card means you can break free and get through these swords, break through these swords, because it's all mentally trapped. It's not physical per se. So you're going to have to break free from this. It's the universe telling you you can break free from this situation. You just don't think you can. But it's giving you advice. It's telling you that it can happen. So it's up to you. Break free. Get through those swords so you can make a decision and have stability and get what you're wanting in life and overcome failure, which it looks like you will do, but you're struggling. You are struggling. So as you're reading, and I will give you another reading, and if I have time by the end of this month, I'll try to give you another bonus reading, because it's just telling us part of what is going on. I'll try to talk here. It's only telling us a fraction of what is going on. You're trying to take that step forward, and at the same time feeling like, I don't know if I can do this. Something is binding you. Leave it in the comments, okay? I'll talk to you later. Bye.